Hello, my darlings, my loves. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm Kylan. So today's pick a card is what makes you stand out in a crowd. And I love this for you, my kylinlights, because no doubt you guys have beautiful, beautiful traits. And we want to get at what's really the one or the ones, one of the things about you that just make you stand out for being so freaking wonderful. Okay, my darlings, 5 piles. We have 1, the phantom quartz here, which is all about embracing change. 2, the unakite, live in the now. 3, the aquamarine, go with the flow. 4, carnelian, feed your creativity. Or 5, agate, get back into balance. Okay, my love, so one of these 5 beautiful stone card, what is this, the Crystal Oracle Daily Crystal Inspiration cards. One of these 5, whatever you resonate with, if you resonate with more than one, you probably just stand out in more than one way in like different contexts. So listen to all the piles that you're drawn to, my darlings. Also, I am doing a free reading giveaway, and this is the last week to enter. So the details for entering for that are in the description box below, and you can get 2 chances if you head over also to my Instagram, which is kylinlight as well. But follow the instructions so you can enter fully, so you like have a real chance, and I will be announcing the winners next week. Yay! Okay. Now for your reading. Hello, my beautiful pile ones. You guys, I love that you chose this card. This is amazing, this phantom quartz energy. And this is this card talks about embracing change. So right off the bat, you're sorry, I like giggle because your spirit teams like sometimes they just like rush in and they're like, here's the deal. Also, oh, okay. My healing stone over here wants to be part of this the reading. Okay, you may do that. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, they kind of go together. So the first thing is your spirit team has kind of rushed in just to say that like you guys are okay, kind of like trailblazers, all right, and that you like one of the things that has you kind of stand out is like being kind of like innovative. Okay, you really seem like someone who's, I'm hearing like you guys are kind of like futurists or like visionaries, like you're the one who's always just like a little bit ahead of the curve, and this totally has you stand out from other people. So that's incredibly great energy. By the way, as I always say here on kylinlight, if you're like not resonating with my readings at any time, it just means it's not the right pile for you. That's all about timing. Like sometimes the information is like you're drawn to my channel to get some information and you pick a certain pile and it's just like it's just out of time for you to listen to that pile. So just choose another pile, babes. Like it's not a big deal. Okay, so my my ahead of the curve kind of visionary sort of like yeah. You guys are really, you're a lot, I'm hearing like a lot of you are like creatives. So yeah, let's have a look here at some tarot. Let's find out more about what makes you stand out. But your spirit team already was just like very, very clear. Okay. So that's interesting that my like visionary creatives, actually it's not. I realized this Aleister Crowley deck at the time that this was made, he was very, very visionary. And so was the woman, God, what's her name, who did all of the art? Oh, that's the worst. I can't remember her, but I remember him. That just pisses off the feminist in me. Let me say as well that I'm sorry if my sound isn't great. My phone was dying, so rather than use a microphone tonight, I had to plug in the charger. So forgive me if the sound's like a little bit less clear as usual. And if you are new to my channel or you haven't been watching my readings recently, I'm still in the midst of doing a free reading giveaway. This is the last week to get in on that. So the way to enter is down in the description box below, and you can get a second chance also if you head over to my Instagram, which is also kylinlight. Oh, these cards want a really good shuffle, but oh, I missed them so much. I was away traveling for a long time. As you know, I've been to my channel, living my freaking dream life, which I tell you how to get your own dream lives with all my like manifestation videos on Saturdays. So you guys check those out if you want the dream lives. Ooh, interesting, interesting. The 7 of Swords. What? And then the 6 of Discs. That's so good. Yeah, okay. Oh my God, I love this. You guys are so cool. Now the tiger's eye wants to talk to you as well. Okay, it's like a color. There's like there's some theme here with the colors. Okay. You guys are, yes, yes. Okay. So we have here the Seven of Swords, futility, and then the Six of Discs, success. And you guys are those people who, one of the things that makes you stand out is it's just like, it's always about the silver lining with you. It's always about what's possible. It's always about like, what's the learning in a difficult situation. Like, it's basically like you guys are unstoppable. There is nothing that like I'm not gonna say there's nothing that like knocks you, like there's nothing that keeps you down. Okay, I was gonna say there's nothing that gets you down, but that's not true. Like you're having human experiences, and also you don't really become someone who learns how to see like see what they've learned from situations, to see what the learning is in a situation, if you don't go through any challenging situations, because we learn best actually as humans, we learn from pain, like a lot of the times. And it's because pain or discomfort or difficult situations show us what doesn't work. They show us what we don't want. They show us who we don't want to be. Perfect example, your parents were human beings. They effed up in a whole bunch of ways, without a doubt, some more extreme than others. But if you then go to have children, you can learn from what didn't work in your own upbringing and not make those same mistakes. You can break chains. And by the way, oh, okay, now I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, because your ancestors have all just kind of been like, oh my God, yes, sing it. You guys are the trailblazers, like in your families or in your communities, like where like a lot of you have lived in and grown up in kind of like traditional spaces where it's a lot of like things are futility, right? It's like things are the way they are because they are the way they are, or like it's like you just can't get there from here, and like you're like, oh, I can, and you could too. I'm also hearing that a lot of you are going to be teachers in your own ways, but not unlike the way, like what I'm doing here, like with kylinlight, for example, like my manifestation videos, my like feng shui teachings, like my meditations and stuff, they're all about that, like you really are a co-creator in life. Like how your life goes, like you have a huge say in how it goes. You don't have all the control. You're co-creating with your communities, with the planet, with the universe. But that like you guys are so tapped into where and when you can possibly pull out some power and make a situation better, heal a situation, learn what there is to learn and move on. So you turn this energy of futility into this energy of success. And it is nothing short of a superpower. And people know you guys as people who basically can do the impossible. Like you guys could just do, you guys are incredible. I mean, you really stand out for this. Like, this is amazing. You're also people who, if you aren't yet being sought out, it's because you're still a little bit inside of these communities. But as you grow, as you mature, as you become more and more like of a master at this, transforming this energy, you guys, by the way, also too, just of note, the Seven of Swords, the swords are all about like what's in your mind. Like this is about limiting beliefs and, you know, futility. It's like if you see here all of these six swords pointing at this one large sword, the one large sword is the Ace of Swords. It is the sword of insight and clarity. And all of these six little swords sort of like going like at it, those are actually just negative thoughts. Those are negative thought patterns, or those are like criticisms or ideas or beliefs that have come that have been programmed into you through, you know, family and community and religion and the media, and they digging away at this clarity. Okay, and but they're all ideas. And what's brilliant about you, my pile ones, okay, what you really could stand out for is that like the Six of Discs, which are the pentacles, this card of success here, okay? And this is also a card of generosity. It's a card of really, really being handed over, like it's someone who is doing really, really well in the traditional tarot. It's like it's a card of generosity. It's like giving to others, and like it's all, but it's also, it's a giving in a material way. So you guys are able to like look at limiting beliefs and limiting ideas and like see that they're just ideas, and then in the real world you're just making great stuff happen to the point where it overflows, and there's so much generosity like possible. And that your way of being, and this is what I'm trying to say, is that like your way of being, okay, as you become more and more masterful, people are going to be coming to you because you will stand out as someone who can do this, who can help heal these limiting beliefs and transform things so that people on this planet, in their lives, in the world, in a very real way, can have basically have their dreams come true. They can manifest what they want to manifest. These are all beliefs and ideas, and they're keeping people from what they want to manifest, but not you, my pile ones. This is so hot. This is amazing. Wow. Okay. All right. Oh, wow, I'm like really excited. Okay, it's actually like kind of a little bit late at night for me here too, and I'm tired. I don't know. Let's do this reading, but I'm not tired anymore. Super energized by your awesomeness. Thank you, pile ones. Ooh, that one's like, I'm here. Okay. So this is the, oh, I've missed this deck too. I'm using all decks for a while that I didn't bring with me while I was traveling because I missed them so much. This is my Starseed Oracle deck. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay, ready. Yeah, wow. Clarifying this futility card here, all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So if you can see again what I was saying here, you guys have an ability, okay, to listen to this clarity of this Ace of Wands sword. So all these other swords are like, I don't know, what about that? You should think that, you should be more, you know, whatever. Okay, you guys are able to trust your intuition, listen to your own inner guidance, and turn your gaze within. And this is like the key that allows you to not be bogged down by these things and create this material success in the face of all these ideas coming from outside sources or coming from your programming or upbringing. It's like you just walk away from them, you guys. You're just like, yeah, no. You're like, no. Amazing. Wow, this is a superpower. Like people get this about you. I mean, this reading is like, what makes you stand out? This superpower ability is like, it's really apparent. I'm really hearing that you guys have overcome some major circumstances because you really got that, like the circumstances were the product of a bunch of limiting beliefs about the world and not reality. Also, that reality is what you make of it. Hold on, I got a cough. Sorry. A little dust in my throat. Yeah, okay, same freaking thing. Over here we have weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Exactly. This is the same with all this stuff. And you guys are a living example, okay, of someone who can put down ideas, perspectives, stories, like all of that stuff, and then work with what really is, which is so malleable. The material world is what we make of it. But we think it's so many things that we think it is, and those are just things we think it is. And it's just like there being like, make stuff with me, what do you want, you know? And you guys get this, and you are rising above all of this other stuff. It's not yours to carry. The more you set boundaries with this, the more you let it go, the more you trust your inner authority, your intuition, that clarity of that Ace of Swords, okay, and turn your gaze within. You guys can trust your own power. People think you are magicians. They think you are manifesting beasts. They think that you have some skill that they don't have. Meanwhile, I mean, and you kind of do, but it's like anyone could develop this. And this is, you are going to teach this to people. Like you, and if nothing else, you teach this to people by being a living example of how to be this way over and over and over again throughout your life. Like there are people who will get this from osmosis just because you'll be a role model of how this is possible. And there will be people, plenty of people actually, because you really stand out here, who will ask you like, how do you do it? How do you do it? You know, like, and you'll be like Oprah, you know, and you'll just be like, this is how I do it. And you'll share your things. I remember reading something, Oprah like journals every night before she goes to bed and stuff, like things like that. And it's just like, who does that? Oprah does that. You know, I remember hearing something too recently where Oprah was like, I love to be alone with my thoughts. And, you know, it's like making quiet time for yourself, like for reflection. You know, like that's a very important meditative time to turn your gaze within and trust your inner authority. And you can get, I mean, she's a perfect example actually of this energy of like her world, her upbringing, what it was like for her with all these little swords. And she was just like, nope, you know, and like blazed a trail, massive success. Okay. And like, yeah, I mean, what is this? I embrace change. Okay, yeah. So you guys are agents of change. All right, you really are. And by the way, as like futurists, as a visionary, this is where the world is going. Like this is new earth energy. This is the lesson that humanity needs to learn, is that like we've had so many limiting ideas about how the world is, like scarcity. It's an idea. We live in an abundant world. Yeah, are there some times when the crops are bad? Absolutely. Is that applicable for humanity anymore? No. We have the technology like to grow things in greenhouses. We have like there's absolutely no reason for there to be scarcity anymore. It's like it's just an idea that has certain economic structures in place. We are changing that. I'm hearing that a bunch of you are actually also going to be people who not only like are role models for the people in your lives, but who are really going to get that the power of manifestation, the power of an abundant planet, that it's really possible. And this generosity and manifestation energy is in here as well. Wow, my pile ones. What gifts to the world you are. You guys are amazing. Okay, angels want to talk to you. Oh, I have missed this deck. I have missed this beautiful, beautiful deck. And you think I'm like, okay, angels want to talk to you. Like, well, who doesn't want to talk to you? Yeah, you guys are so uplifting. You know who doesn't want to talk to you? People who are these little swords, actually. Like they're the ones they're like trying to get at you. And it's like, it's kind of no fun to try and like, you know, when people won't agree with you that everything's so shitty. And the fact of the matter is that you're the kind of people who will not engage in a whole bunch of wallowing in how everything's so bad and so wrong. Like you guys are problem solvers. You guys are forward thinkers. You're not stuck in the past. You don't harp on things. You guys really you are so special this way. You really stand out. Self-criticism. Okay, amazing. This is where you are like, this is where you yourselves, this is, okay, yeah, I love this. This is a message from your angels, pile ones, that's like not necessarily related to how you stand out as much as how you are going to continue to develop in this way that you do stand out. But they're aware that for some of you, sometimes my pile ones, these swords, they get to you. And that when that voice, you know, turns inward and it's in your head, this is what they want you to know. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate toward yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exist in all things. Do you hear this, my pile ones? That message was very direct, okay? This whole reading is about like your gift, and this is one among many, okay? But this is the one that you chose to hear about right now. And if you're drawn to other piles, like I'm sure you have many gifts, my loves, because being able to do this in the world requires many gifts, okay? But that they really want you to continue to follow that inner authority, right? Stay with that all paths leading home intuition. Turn your gaze within, but not like not in a self-critical way, but in a self-loving way, so that you are guided by the unconditional love that the angels have for you, so that you are guided by the unconditional love and turning your gaze within, going home to your higher self, to your deep inner wise mind, okay? That is where you truly reside, my pile ones. And that is why, from that place of profound, unconditionally self-loved, unconditionally universally loved, unconditionally able, right? Because these are conditions, and most of the conditions are our ideas about our conditions. You guys are able to transform any situation from one of futility to success. Incredible. Stand out. Incredible. So you take that self-criticism and you guys just let it go. Hold a boundary with it. Like it's not yours. And by the way, we absolutely have to hold boundaries with our own thoughts. When we've internalized this kind of programming, absolutely. Here's a gift from kylinlight to you. You can say to your own thoughts, thank you, brain, but no thank you. Like, that's an idea. I'm not going to go with that. Like, I had a day just the other day that my brain was so mean to me. And I was like, what is going on here? I had to go to bed and wake up the next day. And I was fine. So, my loves, you're beautiful pile ones. I really hope you receive this. What you want to do now is sink this in, okay? Pile one, I receive it. Just type that in the comments. You put it into your body through your fingertips. You can also click that like button. You can do both. Sink it into your neural pathways. Pile one, I receive it. And as I mentioned before, my loves, my giveaway is for subscribers only. So if you're feeling this, if this resonated for you, if you are this amazing person, you know you have this in you, my loves, subscribe to my channel because you're a kylinlight. This is kylinlight kind of kylinlight stuff. Being this kind of person, it's so gorgeous. You are so gorgeous, my pile one. So subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be with me more and I can be with you more. And you can, by the way, tell me all about yourselves in the comments. I read all the comments. I'd love to hear from you. So come be a kylinlight. And yeah, manifesting. You know, I talk about manifestation every Saturday. I have meditations. I have light language activations. I have feng shui tips. So check those out because you are powerful. Those are powerful tools for powerful people. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Enough. You're like, if you're still here, amazing. I love you, love you, love you. Know this about yourselves. Know this about your gift. Get this message from your angels, my loves, and be so, so good to you. You are such a gift to the world. You are going to role model our future as a species. That's like a little bit grand, but there it is. You're huge. Pile ones, really know this about yourselves, and know, most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, my beautiful pile twos. Oh my gosh, right off the bat, literally, like, I put this card down and your spirit team like floods in and it's like, they are fun. So I'm like, okay, yay, my pile twos, you guys are fun. Like, you're like the people who laugh at my jokes. Thank you so much. That is so important to me. It is genuinely, actually, like my favorite people in my life, like definitely laugh at my jokes. It's crucial. Pile twos, unakite, live in the now. Okay, so my fun pile twos, one of the things right off the bat that really does stand out about you is how fun you are, but it's because you are game. Okay, what does that mean? It means that, like, when someone's like, hey, let's do this, you're like, okay. Like you're game, you're willing, you're willing to play. Like you're here to play the game of life. And whether you guys get that consciously or not about yourselves, the people with you know that. It's like in your vibration. It's really special too, because a lot of people are like immediate no's, and you guys are kind of like immediate yeses to things. And that's just a freaking delight. And if you're like right off the bat, like that is not me, you're like no to that reading. You're an immediate no to this reading. You're like, yes, this is not you. This is the wrong pile for you. So you guys just pick another pile if this isn't resonating. In fact, if any of my readings are ever not resonating, it just means you're on the wrong pile. You came to my channel for a reason, my loves. So just pick a different pile. The right piles are all about timing. There's, these are readings for the collective. They're general readings, so they could apply to anyone at any time, but it has to be the right timing. That's how this works. It is magic. It is magic. I'm always amazed that this works. Okay. And okay, outside of my amazement, let's find out a little more about you. Pile twos. If my sound isn't so great tonight, it's because I'm not using my microphone. Apologies. My phone was almost dead, so I had to plug that in the charger in instead of my mic. And while I'm shuffling, let me just say again, in case you missed it in my intro, this is the last week for the free giveaway I'm doing for a reading right now. I have another giveaway coming up that's like super exciting, and that I'm going to drop that on Saturday. That's like huge. That's like a huge big deal. But as well, my free readings are a big deal too. And I'm going to announce that winner next week. I have to go through all the entries and let the right one pop out. The universe is going to pick for me and you. And so the description box says how to enter that, and you can get you can double up your entry, get 2 chances by going over to my YouTube, which is also kylinlight. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you've been with my channel for a while, I've been traveling for so long, and I have just missed these decks. I brought with me the decks I brought, and all my other ones are like, oh, this one wants to come. Okay. All my other ones, I'm so happy to see them. Wow. Okay. The 5 of Wands. Isn't that interesting? Okay. That's intense. You guys are a little bit intense. I'm actually hearing already, like, I'm hearing so much about you already that you guys can like roll with anything. That's so cool. You guys are awesome. Wow, amazing. Yeah. Ooh, you guys are sexy too. Okay. The King of Wands over here, this is like a super inspired, like really, really passionate character who is very magnetic, and yeah, it's super hot. Hotties. Yeah, people just want to be with you. What makes you stand out is that you're fun, you're hot, and the 5 of Wands can be a card of things being like a little bit, well, not a little bit. It can be a card of kind of like clashing. But what I'm really seeing here in this deck, like what really comes out with all of this is that it's like you guys can be with when a situation is a little bit challenging, and you just sort of like, you guys, yeah, okay, yeah. I love this. Your spirit team is basically saying that like you guys really stand out as someone who can be in the midst of people who are being dramatic or a whole bunch of stuff, and with this King of Wands energy and this magnetism too, you guys are actually the ones who can be like, hey, let's not do that, like let's not fight or whatever, like you're like peacemakers, but that you do this with this energy that's really fun, so you can sort of take a really contentious situation and put everyone at ease, and also distract everyone with like, let's just go do this, or how about we all go watch a movie, or how about we like, it's like I'm hearing leadership actually, but like in a really, really delightful way. Like you guys are a pleasure, you're a joy, you're funny, you're funny, you're fun, you're game, you're sexy, and you can handle conflict around you. You don't really engage in the conflict. It's like you're and I'm not going to say you diffuse it as much as you just sort of like, your energy is so big that like you just it's like you're just like, hey guy, hey, let's not do that. Let's not do this right now. Like save it for like you're the ones who are like, take it outside. You know, when people are like, you know, like about to get rowdy and like out if you're out somewhere. It's like that. And you guys could just manage it, and then everybody goes back to the thing. Like you really are really, really good at handling people and situations in a very strong but playful way. This is amazing. The leadership here is incredible, and like you guys really stand out so much with this energy that I'm hearing. Like if you wanted to be like CEOs, or you know, like there's like executive energy here. There's also like politics, actually. I don't know that it appeals to you guys, but like I'm sorry, but we need leaders who can do this. We need leaders who can diffuse a bunch of quarreling people. We need leaders who can, you know, focus people's energy in an inspired and passionate way. And we need leaders who are yes people, who are game, right? Who are game to try something new. Like it's time for a lot of innovation here on this planet. So yeah, Spirit is actually, that's very interesting. Spirit, there, this is very clear. Spirit has shown up with a very clear, like, wants some of you guys to actually consider running for office. I've been like, okay. Okay, my beauties. So there you have it. There you have it. Okay, wow. Ooh, the animal spirits want to talk. Okay, great. So we're going to look at the animal spirits, and then the angel, the guardian angel deck, which I have missed so much, wants to finish up with a, you know, with a message just for you guys. And what happened with pile one was the message was related to the reading, but it wasn't exactly about how they stand out in the crowd. So it may be that message, it's just like, it's like urgent message from your spirit guides kind of thing. And so do stick around for that. Okay. That's going to be a bit of a cherry on top of the reading, my loves. Wow, pile twos. You guys are awesome. I want to hang out with you. You sound really great. Come hang out. Let's hang out. I love it. Love, love, love it. So, I don't know. What do I say while I'm shuffling? What do I want to talk about? What do you guys, you know? What'd you guys do last week? Like, let's chit chat. You guys have that energy. It's really funny. Your spirit team is like saying that's true. Yeah, you guys have that energy of like, and just like, but you are the kind of people that it's even fun to like not do anything with you. Like to just like hang out. Like it's just really fun to just sit around with you and like shoot the, you know, shoot the breeze. How do you say that without swearing? I'm trying not to swear in my videos. And which is good. It's good for me to learn to, you know, watch my foul mouth. I raised my daughter, and wow, these really need a good shuffle. Okay, so I'll just chit chat. And she has a very foul mouth, and it's all my fault because I'm like so responsible for that. I'm like, I'm sorry, I did that. Okay. Yeah, wow. I haven't used these cards in so long. They're like, hi, we just need your energy. We need your hands on us. Okay, got it. Great. One more. Okay, they want cuts. Okay. Ooh, let's have a look. Ooh, the cobra. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so here's the thing, too. When people are in conflict and there's this... No one's gonna mess with you. Like no one messes with you. The cobra's the king as well, you know. So you know, and the lion. I mean, seriously, you guys are bosses. This is what I mean about this leadership energy too, and this magnetism, and it's like this sexiness. You guys are so hot. My pile twos, you better know this about yourselves. You better not be like, really? What? Like, no, there's no way. Because like this energy, like you can handle all this. Like, yeah. You guys are super hot, and you super know it. Oh, they want one more. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, good. This is the thing about, actually about leadership that I wanted to talk about. The rabbit has a, it's like, is actually like a community. It's like a community and like, animal spirit. Like I want to say, like it was like, okay. Okay, yeah, all right. So your spirit team is saying the rabbit is in this context, the rabbit is showing up just to remind you guys that like inside of your total badassery, inside of your complete standout leadership, you guys are also a team player. You're still approachable, which is amazing. And again, this is it's so standout, this energy, okay? And this is what I was saying about, okay, I wasn't really saying this. This is what your angels and your higher self are saying, but okay, they just tell me and I just share it with you basically, is that you guys you have this incredible balance of being completely awesome and like super fun and friendly at the same time. Like people are comfortable around you and they think you're completely awesome. And that is extremely rare, extremely rare. When someone is as freaking awesome as you guys are, usually they're intimidating and unapproachable. I mean, hello. But like Cobra with the bunny, like you're a team player. So you can step in and diffuse a bunch of people being like, rah, 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 rah. I'm also getting for some of you guys, if you are watching this right before the holidays and when you're with your families, that like you really are going to be able to diffuse if like any of your family members who are contentious or what have you, like get into it, and you don't have to, but that you do have that ability and know that you have that ability to just be like, hey, everybody, not here, not now. Let's go play, you know, Monopoly or whatever. That's so nerdy, sorry. Whatever it is you guys would do as a family. But yeah, Monopoly actually can get very contentious. And my brother used to dominate so hard, it was like not even fun anymore. Anyway, he's very competitive. He's also very gifted. So he's actually, it's funny that his energy came up in this because he's actually is this kind of person. Chris, if you're watching this, hello you. It is this thing where like you guys really ride that balance of being completely awesome, totally having leadership. People defer to your leadership, okay? You can handle groups of people. You can like make everything go smoothly. You're game, you're fun, you're playful, you're a team player. But really, 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 you guys are this. Pile twos. And boy, do you stand out from the crowd. You so do. And you manage to both be a part of the crowd and the crowd loves you and you're fun with the crowd and you're incredible. Wow. All right, pile twos. God, I love my kylinlights. You guys are amazing. Just freaking, you're the best. People, you guys show up here at my channel and then I shuffle all the cards and they're so good. And then your spirit teams show up and the messages are brilliant. I learn something every time. I'm completely inspired. It's just this is like the nicest job. This is so good. Okay, guardian angels. Now's a great time, by the way, pile twos, to sync this in. So click that like button or type in pile two, I receive it. Yeah, wow, oneness. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous message. When you use your fingertips and you type in, I receive it, pile two, I receive it, or you click that like button, the nerve endings send the message into your body, into your neural pathways. It deepens the message. I really want you guys to get this about you too. Because I'm hearing too that like some of you have like a humility that where you're really more with a rabbit and you haven't yet fully known how to handle these energies. But you're going to need them because this card came up really to let you know that like there's some energy around you that you guys really you're going to want to be able to handle it, and you so can. Bam. Oh my gosh, cobras. I didn't even see that. Cobra. Look at the diamond here. Look at the diamond here. Look at the diamond here. Amazing. Okay. Sorry. I'm like, look at it. Okay, but like this is all fire energy, by the way. Like it's like fire. It's like fire. Maybe you're fire signs. I don't know. Okay, the triangle in feng shui is fire. Okay, oneness. this is what I mean about these messages being like maybe related, maybe not, like, but this is a message for you, pile twos, okay? Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. Wow. So like I said, same with pile one, this kind of didn't have to do with what makes you stand out in the crowd. It's like your angels have a separate message for you guys. So that's like a whole separate thing. If some of you if you guys want to screenshot that, because that's like a very personal message for some of you, my pile twos, that had to come through. Cherry on top of this reading. Wow. Badassery, amazingness. Living in the now, game, fun, leadership, incredibly potent, incredibly powerful, my pile twos. I hope you received this. Pile two, I receive it. And I hope you enter, if you want a free giveaway, the details to enter in the description box, free tarot reading giveaway. This is the last week for that. And it is for subscribers only. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel. You are kylinlights. You are very bright fire beings. Amazing. And hit that notification bell if you subscribe, so that you don't miss my content, because I post about manifestation every Saturday. And if you've been to my channel for a while, you know, like, I live my dream life. I really do. I walk the walk, and I have a lot of tips, tricks, tools to help you guys live the life of your dreams as well. In fact, there's no way I can't. You guys have everything anyone could ever need to create the most beautiful life of their dreams. So I'm like, so take my advice and just do that. But really, it's like a personal mission. I want you guys to live the life of your dreams. You beautiful, beautiful pile twos. You're extraordinary. Know this about yourselves. You really do stand out in these ways. And know most of all, you are so very loved. So hello, my beautiful pile threes. Okay. How are you, my loves? Oh my gosh, my secret Dakini Oracle wants to talk to you. That makes me so happy. Yay. So pile threes, go with the flow, aquamarine babies. First of all, right off the bat, your spirit team is like, one of the things that really stands out about you guys is that you put people at ease. There's something about you guys that is very relaxed or very relaxing, okay? And it is part of this sort of go with the flow energy, but it's different from being like, it's not like you're wishy-washy. It's not like you're indecisive. It's not like you're meek. It's like you're just relaxed, okay? You're easygoing. You're not controlling or anxious or uptight. And it doesn't mean that I'm hearing this very clearly. It doesn't mean that you guys don't have your concerns or like an inner world, or that you don't contend with any of those energies ever. It just means that other people don't think of you that way. Like, you really stand out as someone who, as I'm hearing, is very like calm and cool and relaxed and balanced, and that you to other people, they feel like you kind of like have it together. So yeah, like, if that's resonating for you, this is your pile threes. And if it's not, then you just picked the wrong pile, my love. So like that either relates to you or it doesn't. It's nice. So, okay. So I'm going to pull some more here from my secret Dakini Oracle to just get some other traits that stand out, that help you stand out from the crowd. Or, we're just going to build on this theme. I don't know. We'll see what your angels want to say. Ooh, so many angels are with you guys. No wonder you're relaxed. You're kind of blissy, actually. You guys are like, you're very bright. I'm hearing that you stand out as well. Like, there's a lightness about you, my loves. I mean, actually, some of you I think are like dancers or dancery, very graceful. That's lovely, lovely. Wow. Okay, pile threes, nice one. So if you missed my intro, I will say this while I shuffle. This is the last week to enter for a free reading from me for now. I'm going to announce the winners next week. So go down to the description box if you want a reading, if you haven't entered yet, and how to enter is there. And you can get a second chance to enter if you head over to my Instagram, so which is also kylinlight. So if you want that and haven't done that yet, you should go do that right now, because this is your last chance this week. And oh, it's so good to be with these cards. Oh my gosh, you guys, you know, if you've been with my channel for a while, you know I've been very busy out there living my dream life because I walk the walk. Amazing. And and I haven't had all my tarot decks with me. Like, I didn't travel with all of them, so I have missed them so much. Yes, this is incredible. Okay, so Secret Dakini Oracle here. We have the Elixir Fruit Essence, okay? This goes with the go with the flow kind of energy, where like you guys are, one of the reasons you're sort of blissy and sort of like so nice to be around, like nice, and you guys are like nice. Like people are like, oh, so-and-so, like they're really like, pile 3 is just so nice. Like I always just have such a nice time with them. They're so relaxed or relaxing. It's because you guys have really good taste in terms of like where to go and what to do that's going to be like feel goody. like it's a lot of it's about self-care. But the other thing about you guys over here with this card cutting through is that you don't waste your time or your energy in like a bunch of toxic nonsense. And it's again, this is why you're like so nice. It's why your energy is so even, it's so flowy, you're so relaxing. Is that like if other people would tend to like sit around and gossip or immerse themselves in a bunch of like negativity or complaints or like, you know, start arguments, like those kind of, you guys don't hang out for that. Like you just don't do that, and you don't generally attract that as well. And I'm hearing for a lot of you pile 3s that like this sort of, again, this is why it was very clear, like there's nothing meek about your sort of go with the flowness. You have very strong energy, and actually you guys, a lot of you are probably like Libras, or you have like Libra in your chart, but there's like this, and again there's this the two, it's, yeah. So but that you guys like you're very balanced, and that you really don't, your balanced energy actually dominates. So it makes, you will walk into a context and that the entire place will become more relaxed. I'm also hearing that you guys like understand things like music and lighting. Like you can, I used to have a friend who we'd go to a party, and if the lighting was bad, he would subtly like change the lighting, like, and it would completely transform the energy of the party. Like it would just make a better party. It was so fun. I love him. Michael, I'm shouting out to you, Mikey G, if you're watching this. So yeah. So like you guys are like that. I'm not suggesting that you necessarily go in and change the lighting of a party, but like feel free, like you can do that subtly. I've watched someone do it, but it's like your energy does this as well. Like you walk into a space and you have really subtle energy, but it's big, it's powerful in its grace, in its ease, in its balance. Okay, you guys are harmonious, and like it really, like people really see this about you. You really stand out as someone that people want around for, like, it's like you have this balancing effect, you know. Amazing. I'm getting to that a lot of times you guys stand out as that person. Like it's like, oh, don't forget to invite pile 3, because like people, it's just things aren't as good when you're not around. That's amazing. That's like a really hot. Okay, wow. All right, the Starseed Oracle wants to talk to you guys. Yeah. That's like extra planetary. Wow. I'm blown away by that. That's really cool, you guys. And like you're not like, okay, a lot of you, I was actually going to say, like, you guys are not arrogant, and you're not, but you are really cool. Like pile 3s are cool. Wow. Okay. I am not the coolest person. Like I am like interesting, fun, whatever. But like, I mean, I don't think anybody's ever just been like, yeah, Kylan. I mean, maybe cool in the sense of being interesting. I don't know. All right, maybe, all right, whatever. Anyway, I don't think I'm that person though that people are like, wow, Kylan's so relaxing. I mean, well, I don't know. You know what? We don't really know these things about myself. This is about, we don't know about myself. We don't know about ourselves necessarily. We don't see ourselves objectively necessarily. And that's why these readings are so much fun, my loves. And I'm so glad you're here finding out about yourselves, finding out what your spirit team has to say. And by the way, you're all more than one pile. You all have, you know, we're different people in different contexts. But this, my pile threes, is what you were drawn to. This is what spirit wants you to know about you right now, that you really are this for a bunch of people. And this is a beautiful energy to be. You are this harmonizing, balancing energy. You are like water, okay? And you're refreshing, you're nice. Earth school, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Yeah, there's something about this blissy energy. Earth and earth. Okay, wow. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing that too. It's that sort of like you guys are able to sort of rise above. It's like you float around. I'm hearing too that you guys are able to be friends with a lot of different kinds of people because you're so easygoing. And again, it's like you're easygoing and yet you have this kind of like big energy. And this is like the cutting through thing, is that like you guys just do not tolerate BS. And like you have this like, again, this like soul growth, study, higher learning. You have something about you. I'm hearing spiritual leadership. So there's something about you guys that's like you guys are on a path where like this sort of this balanced energy is very like it's this peacey, blissy, understanding like self-care, understanding what really makes earthly life worth living. And a lot of times too, like people think that's like owning the Lamborghini, but it's more like it's actually like putting your feet in the sand at the beach. And you guys get that it's like this, that's like the little moments, the small things, okay, can be immense. And you have this kind of like profound, soft understanding that like people don't even know what it is. They just know they like it. And you really stand out in this way. People want to be around you. It's like they get peace from you by like osmosis. Okay, if you guys don't know what osmosis means, it's just like when something picks up elements from another thing by being near it. It's like that's probably a really bad, not biology, like it's like a biology term, I think, and it's like a really bad description. It's like a bunch of science people right now are like you can Google it. Google osmosis. Okay, my loves. Angels want to talk to you guys. This happened with the other pals as well. The guardian angels want to give you guys an extra message. It's not necessarily related to like what makes you stand out. Gosh, this is such loveliness to stand out from too. And this rose quartz over here, by the way, is like wants to be with you. It's just so wants. Okay, I'm going to put it here with your thing right now. This is just such a lovely, beautiful way. You guys are so wanted. It's really like you are that sort of like, you're just this harmonizing force. You're just this harmonizing energy. You're just such complete beauty. So anyway, your angels want to give you guys like a separate message, like on top of all this. It's like, it's a direct message from spirit. It may or may not be related to this reading. It's just something you need to hear right now. Okay, my loves. So, now, in terms of this reading, pile threes, like if you want to sink in and really receive that this is you, really own this. Really own this, my love. Like, okay, sorry. Spirit's like, you guys need to own that your spiritual guides, okay, that like you can see through situations, and that you can know, like you can cut through what's worth being with, what's worth gravitating towards, what you guys should and shouldn't do. Like this higher learning, this soul growth, like you guys are immediately drawn to and magnetize sort of higher vibrational frequencies, circumstances and situations and people. And it's one of the reasons why people want you around, because like when a group of people is making a decision, they want you to chime in, because you'll be like, yeah, no, let's not do that, let's do this. And then that's the idea that was the thing that like is just the right thing for like everybody. It's like you guys are you're just so tapped in. You're so tapped in. It's really gorgeous. Spirit just wants you guys to get this about yourselves. It's really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. And in terms of this elixir, fruit, essence, and earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it, again, that you guys help the people around you really enjoy themselves and appreciate the present moment. And there's like, it's like, there's like just so much gratitude and appreciation like in what you do and in your way of being, even if it's just like having a meal with people or like cooking a meal for people. And that really is like, it's like this is how we are together. It's like, have you guys ever heard of like the slow food movement? It'd be like you guys are the people who like invented that, you know? Like amazing. Just you guys are so amazing. So sync this in, type it in, pile 3, I receive it, or click it in. When you use your fingertips, the message sinks into your body on a cellular level. And it really, yeah, spirit's like please make them receive it. You guys are really humble too, and I don't think you know, I don't think a lot of you know how much other people need and want you around, and how much you really stand out for that. It's incredible. You're incredible. Blessings. Oh, lovely. I'm so glad. Yay, blessings for my pile 3s. Love, light, blessings, exclamation points. Through this card, you're being showered with angelic light. Oh, yay. That's like your happy place too, pile 3s, because you guys are you're so light. Accept the blessings about to come your way and know that you deserve to be here and have all your heart desires. You are being lovingly guided along a golden path, a magical journey through which you shall discover your true essence, the infinite and eternal you. Congratulations. I love that. Congratulations. But seriously, congratulations. Again, you guys you guys are kind of like there's spiritual leadership. You guys are spiritual leaders. Like you're love and light, you're magnificent, you're beautiful, pile 3s. Pile 3s, what are you known for? Like love and light. Here, if you want to screenshot this, my darlings, just to receive your blessings as well. Okay. Pile 3s, I really hope you sunk this in. If you wanted a reading from me, I hope you're entering in the comment section, the description box below. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I mean, love and light, pile 3s, kylinlight. Hello, you're kylinlight. So subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Come be with me more. And tap into my, like I do a lot of meditations and light language activations, which you guys, my pile 3s, you're like my light language babies. I also do a lot of manifestation, dream life tips, and like, seriously, you're infinite and eternal you're being guided along a golden path, a magical journey. Like, hello, manifestation. So that all might be for you as well, my pile 3s. Check it out. And oh my God, just like know this about yourselves. Know how much you stand out in this way. You're love and light. You are harmony to people. People love to be with you and they want you around. And the people who don't love to be with you, by the way, like, oh my God, let them just fall away, because you are wanted. You are needed, pile 3s. The world needs you. I'm so glad you're here with us. Earth to Earth Schools. Yay. Thank you. Thank you for being here with us, pile 3s. Know how special and beautiful you are in these ways. And know most of all, pile 3s, you are so very loved. Hello, beautiful pile 4s. Oh, my carnelian beauties. You guys, Carnelian, feed your creativity. Your spirit team is already like, artists in the house, like hello my artists, my fellow artists. Like, if you are not resonating with that, then this probably isn't your pile. But it doesn't mean you have to be like a professional artist, okay? Like, there, you know, I am a professional artist. It's hard, like it's not for everybody to like walk that path, but we are creative babies, and people know this about you. This is something that stands out about you. Now, whether you are creative in maybe in a corporate context, whether you are simply that person who always gives the most beautiful gifts and like, how do you wrap them that way? Whether you're maybe you're like an interior designer or an architect, or you want to be, or you like, you know, you guys are creatives. Like, and people know this about you. You're creative thinkers. You might be writers, okay, poets. You know, you might be studying philosophy. Like, you have beautiful, beautiful hearts and minds, is what I'm hearing. That like, you're really, something that really stands out about you is that you are like, things, you want everything to be beautiful and interesting, and like what you bring is usually both beautiful and interesting. This is very rare. This is very, very rare. Pile fours, that's amazing. That's so amazing. Oh, I love it. This is also, I'm hearing that some of you guys, if you're like resisting this, either it's not your pile, or you're a creative who is blocked. You have a sacral chakra block, and that you wanna clear that. So ooh, maybe I'll do a light language, like a sacral chakra clearing soon on my channel. I will do that for you, my pile fours. If you guys who do my readings didn't know that, I have videos where I do like light language chakra clearings and energy clearings and meditations, along with my manifestation tips and feng shui tips and all that. Those are my Saturday videos. Yes, I do many things over here. So the the Serpent Fire Tarot wants to talk to you guys. If you missed in my intro, by the way, I'm still doing free reading giveaway, but this is the last week to enter, and then I'm going to announce the winner next week. So if you haven't entered and you want a free reading, the way to enter is in the description box below, and you can get 2 chances by also by entering through YouTube, and then you know, and let me know in the comments if you do enter, and then you can go over to my Instagram as well, which is also kylinlight. So yay, I'm so excited. I can't wait to find out who's going to get their reading and to meet you. I love hearing from you guys. I love it when you comment and you tell me about yourselves, and my gosh, so like, anytime any of you guys get a private reading from me, it's always such a delight. You're just so lovely, my kylinlights. I adore you, truly. Truly, and I enjoy reading for you because you guys get the best readings. Like, I just know like why you're all so amazing, but I'm like very happy to do it. I'm like, okay, I'll read for you. Let's see what comes out for my beauties. Ace of Pentacles. What was I saying? And, you know, hello creatives. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is like, it's about a new beginning, and it's about a material new beginning. And like, you guys really do stand out as people who continue to bring it. Like, you bring the new thing. You bring the new thing. It's not just a new idea. It's like the new thing. The Ace of Pentacles is material, right? So you guys are like making stuff, and it's like new. And people are like, that is awesome that they make those things. You are known for this. You stand out for this. 4 of Swords. Okay, you guys also, I love this. This is the 4 of Swords is very, very much a card of like peace. It's a card of like being in in-between spaces. And I'm getting that you guys are actually like people who are known and you stand out for as well. People who like protect their energy. That like you guys know when a situation is like gonna be draining you, and you need to conserve and protect your energy. It's almost like a little bit of the hermit energy, but you're not hermits. So it's so the Four of Swords comes up to say it's not as extreme as the Hermit, but this is about that, like, you guys stand out for someone who like needs their solitude as a creative, and needs their peace, needs their quiet, and creates it for themselves, and goes and gets it, and rests and gestates so that they can birth these amazing Ace of Pentacles ideas. Wow, I love that. So you guys, I'm hearing for a lot of you guys that you don't know this, but you stand out as a role model for like the creative process for people, because you're committed to it and people see that. And again, whether or not it's just like in your hobbies or what have you, you know, like sometimes people have hobbies that they're even more known for than their careers. Like, this is true. You know, my partner, my husband, was like this for a long time, where like he's like, or well, he still isn't, to a degree, where like he's worked in, you know, technology for like a long time. He's an innovator and whatever. He's a really interesting guy. But he's really also into mushrooms, gourmet and medicinal mushrooms, and like everybody knows this about him. And it's like he's like, and it's just like something he does on the side, but it's like it's a thing. You know, he's totally has his visionary energy. Yeah, wow, yeah, totally known for that. So it's kind of like that too, you guys. Like, again, you don't have to be like a professional working artist, but your way of being in relationship to your creativity, like what you bring into the world, that you keep bringing, manifest new things into the world. People see you do that. They watch you do that. They appreciate what you bring. They think it's beautiful and it's interesting. And your process, you're like being on your own in order to do it. Your commitment to that. Okay. And I'm hearing healthy boundaries as well, that you guys are like, you guys know how to set a healthy boundary. You guys know how to say, like, I can't go to that thing because I need to rest, or I'm going home now, I want to go to bed, or, you know, like, you guys will like, and if you don't, you guys would be served well in your creativity to like take retreats. But you take time to yourselves because you need it, and other people see that and admire you for that, and that is something you are known for. It stands out. A lot of people don't say no to things, and then they're not consistently then birthing, you know, like producing. You guys produce, which is like an amazing thing to stand out for. Okay, we're gonna look here at my beautiful like floral oracle deck. What is this deck called? It's the I know. I'm looking. I'm trying to see. Someone just gave me this deck, and I forget what it's called. But they're like beautiful flower cards. So we're gonna look at these. Marigold. Okay. Black-eyed Susan. Ranunculus. That's ranunculus. Sorry, just cracked myself up there. I love this. Marigold, heartbreak, betrayal, loss. Black-eyed Susan, fairness, equality, and balance. And the ranunculus, energy, passion, and adventure. Okay. This is what I mean about the creative process, okay? You guys are able to know when there's any energy around, like this marigold energy, right? Heartbreak, betrayal, loss. You guys are just like, yeah, no thanks. And you're able to like step away and go into this Four of Swords energy, which is a card of truce, by the way, as well. It's like truce, it's like peace. Okay, it's like, it's rest. It's a card of rest. Okay, and that like you guys, when the going gets tough, you get out. Okay, like, and I don't mean that you can't handle difficult situations. It's that if it's not yours to handle, okay, you don't need to, and you need to conserve your energy. And this is how you are in this fairness, equality, and balance with your own creative energy. Okay, this is how you feed your creative. This card again is feed your creativity. So this is really like, you guys are known as someone who can nourish what it is inside of them, such that they can produce, okay? And what comes out of like you're taking care of your energy and not engaging in these kinds of low vibe energies is you have energy, passion, and adventure for producing, for bringing new things into the world. Now, I'm not saying that you guys have never been exposed to and you're never going to be exposed to heartbreak, betrayal, and loss. It's just that you don't indulge those things. You don't overindulge those things, and you don't you're not okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, spirit is like, this is very clear. Okay. You're not someone who is going to betray your own need for time, your own need for, for balance in your life, okay? Being fair to the work that you're going to do, to what you're going to produce, and the energy that you need for that, okay? You're not going to, and it would be heartbreak for you to lose the time and the energy you would need in order to bring what you bring into the world. People have so much respect for this. They really see you as someone who just does not overindulge or really indulge much at all in anything that would suck time and energy from their creative processes. And this is how you are so incredibly productive, and you have so much energy and passion for what you do. Wow, pile threes, that is incredible. Like, having these healthy boundaries with this stuff so that you can really do you is crucial. I'm also hearing that pile threes, that you guys have the potential to make a lot of money at your creative work. So like it's a really, really possible for you guys. And part of this sort of like being in this ability to, to not indulge, I wouldn't say negative energies, just sort of like low vibe energy, sucking energies. Okay. Part of this balance is one of the reasons why all this money is possibly can come to you, is because from a state really of this balance, producing as much as you're producing, the returns should come. Because that is also holding a healthy boundary with the world, is like, I'm going to produce and you are going to pay me, basically. So pile fours, this is nice. This is really, really nice. Now your the guardian angels have been wanting to give everybody just a personal message that's not necessarily related to like what makes them stand out. So they've been really juicy, so you probably want to stick around. I'm going to do a personal message for you guys right now in addition to this reading. But now is a good time to get this reading in, like get this about yourselves. And I'm hearing for a lot of you, my pile fours, that you're in the process of really figuring this out. That in order to have the balance, the peace, and the time to yourself that you need to like walk away from like negative, time-sucking, low vibe people and energies and circumstances, in order to bring the balance in, so that what there is time, what there is passion and energy for, is producing the Ace of Pentacles, your creative projects, and that you're in the process of that. But like, people see you doing this. Like, they see you working on this. They see you becoming masterful with this. And you are standing out for it, because people who do this really, really well, people who are really productive, are rare. They really are. So yeah, hats off to you. Receive this about yourselves, my pile fours. Type it in, pile four, I receive it. When you use your fingertips, it puts the message into your body. You can also just click that like button, or you could do both. Click the like button, type it in, but like, use your fingertips, use your thumbs. Pile four, I receive it. Put it in your body on a cellular level through your fingers, my loves, because this is incredible. I'm hearing it's growth for a lot of you guys. Now, what's your message? Positive change. Okay, lovely. Oh, this is good for my creatives. Very nice. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. See what I mean, by the way? Like, this is just like a separate message for you guys. So, so just receive this message now. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. Seriously, you guys, especially like criticism shit, that's like that low vibe stuff. You don't have time for it. You don't have energy for it. You don't give it that. okay? You just like hole up, go Four of Swords, conserve your energy, work on your stuff, bring yourself into balance and produce, my loves. Because wow, this Ace of Pentacles is like, that's so funny they said Eight of Pentacles, because that is the card of the apprentice becoming the master as well, like at work. A lot of times that's seen as like an artist or like at work, like an artisan. That's interesting. But what I'm getting for you guys is that like this Ace of Pentacles is happening like over and over and over again. And you can see like in this card here, it's like all these circles, all of these ripples. Like you guys are just producing and producing and producing. It's beautiful. Wow, pile fours. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, yes. You really stand out for this. You stand out as incredibly creative, incredibly productive people. I love it. I love this for you. It's gorgeous. You're gorgeous. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I could use all the productive, beautiful, interesting, creative kylinlights. I mean, come on. So subscribe and hit that notification bell, and especially if you want that free reading. Again, the way to enter is down in the description box. And my loves, I really do hope you've received this and you typed it in, put it in your body through the nerve endings in your fingertips, through your nervous system into your neural pathways. Pile 4, I receive it. Or just click that like button, as I said. Really, really do receive it. Know this about yourselves. People are impressed. This is impressive. It's very rare. So beautiful. So interesting. Those are the two things. My pile 4 is beautiful and interesting, amazing, productive gorgeousnesses. I really hope you got this, and I hope you know this about yourselves now. I hope you know, most of all, pile 4s, you are so very loved. Hello, my pile 5s. I love that you chose agate. Get back into balance. Agate is such the like kind of all-purpose stone. Like actually, it's like good for everything, and I love that. And yeah, you guys are actually that's so funny. The spirit team is like, that's because they're good at everything. You guys are those people that one of the things you really stand out for is that you're okay. It's not that you're like stretched too thin, or that you're, chameleon-y. Like it's not that you like don't have a strong personality or identity. It's not like that. It's more like, it's just like you're adaptable, but that's not even the right word. You just fit into like many different contexts. So people like feel like they can kind of bring you to anything, or sort of like do anything with you, and like you first of all, like a lot of times you just be good at it. Like what you kind of stand out for that, you're just like good at like a lot of things. Like what's that about? It's like, that's annoying, pile 5s. It's beautiful, it's amazing. You guys shine, okay? But you're good at a lot of things, and you just fit into different contexts. It's like literally like you could like hang out with someone at a dive bar and you're totally at home there, but you could also go to like a gala and you're totally at home there as well. Like you look great either way. You look great in a tuxedo or a gown, and you look fine too in like a leather or like a denim jacket, you know what I'm saying? So like you guys are like that, and like you're known for that. Like it's just like you're sort of like you're like all-purpose people, but I don't know, like, what does that mean? But like Spirit's just saying, like, you guys, there's this way in which you're just like a spectrum of life is available to you, and people just feel like they can bring you to anything. They could do anything with you, and you'd be cool with it and good at it. Like you guys really shine, pile 5s. Wow. Okay, that's quite a start. All right, let's get over here. My secret Dakini Oracle wants to talk to you guys as well. So happy to see this deck. I'm so happy to see all my decks while I was away traveling around doing my dream life. If you're new to my channel, you would not know that I've been all over the place. Like on my readings, I'm like, I have these intros, and sometimes you can see where I'm, the context where I'm reading, and I was like in all these different apartments. But now I'm back in New York City, yay! And yeah, my dream life is going very well, and I love traveling, but it's also super nice to be home. And I really couldn't bring all of my tarot decks with me. Well, I probably could have, but it would have been like an entire suitcase. So although people were like, I'm traveling, my bags were so heavy, and it's that joke like, what do you have, rocks in there? And like I was like, I do, I have my crystals with me. But seriously, like, it's just, it's wonderful to travel. It's wonderful to be home. It's wonderful to be me. And I'm so grateful. My life is so incredibly beautiful. And there's like a tried and true practices for that, my loves, my pile five. So if you haven't yet actually checked out my videos on Saturdays are like manifestation videos, and I talk a lot about, you know, what I do and things you can do to manifest a life that's more, you know, a life of your dreams. Basically, I really have a mission about that here at kylinlight. And also there's like meditations, light language activation. See, you guys are so pile fives. You guys are so as above, so below. Look at this card, okay? You guys are so all the things. It's just like, you're really known for that. Like, you guys are all the things, like so much completeness. Like, there's so much balance. Again, just get back into balance. Well, hello. You guys are like well-rounded. You're like the people like that's like, what even is that? Like when you're in high school, that's like the, you know, best all around. You're like that. You're like those people. Ooh, eternal life too. Yeah, okay, this is gorgeous. So you guys are old souls, and you've lived for a long time, and this is one of the reasons why you're so comfortable in any context, like in different contexts. And it's because like you cosmically, like you've been around the block. Like you can be with many different kinds of energy, but you also like you have a lot of gifts that have come from other lives as well. Like this is the card, this eternal life card really talks a lot about like past lives and stuff. So you guys have this way of being that's like, again, it's that old soul energy. So like people, you really stand out as someone who just kind of like knows what they're doing, knows what they're knows about a lot of things. I'm hearing too like the idea like you guys are like like there's the expression like someone's a Renaissance man, and that's like gendered, so it annoys me that way. And you know, it's not contemporary, but like a Renaissance person. I'm going to say that, but then you're like, what do you mean? Like, like, what I mean is the expression if someone's a Renaissance man, it just means they're like good at like a lot of different things. And you guys are like this. You guys are seen this way. You really stand out. Like, you know about a lot of things. And if you are, yeah, okay, yeah. No, Spirit is saying, I was going to say if you were like learning about a lot, but Spirit's just like, no. You guys know about a lot of things, and you came into this world kind of knowing about a lot of things. So for some of you, it's sort of like my daughter, when she was like 11, had her like first 2 guitar lessons, and then wrote this incredibly beautiful song. And it's just like, what is that? How does someone do that? And it's like, because she came into this world with music. Like she clearly had been a singer-songwriter in another life. Like it just was very clear. And so like you guys are like this with many things as well. Like things come easily to you. You pick things up easily, whether it's like a new language or archery or, you know, video games or, you know, sports or you know, math or like whatever it is. Dance, like you guys, you're good at, and you pick up easily a lot of things. And like people see this, they notice it, they get it, and they're impressed. And it is this sort of like as above, so below. It's this, like, there's just, you download information and like it very easily, like it just comes to you really, really quickly. And it's just you're like, it's like your cosmic vortex is like very, it's like just full of it's full of a lot that you've accumulated over many, many lifetimes. And you're relaxed enough in the sort of balanced energy that you have that you can access this information really, really easily. You sort of download and upload from between your body and your sort of cosmic memory really really easily. This is a very far out reading, pile fives. If this is not resonating for you, I think this is not your pile, because if you're a pile five, you're like, oh yeah, oh, that explains it. Oh yeah, totally. And I'm imagining as well, my pile fives, that people have basically said to you so many times, it's like, that like, you're an old soul, you know, where you're just like, what? And then you're like, oh no, now Kylin's saying this. Yes, well, it's because you are, okay? Just like deal with that. Pile fives, let's hear who else wants to talk to my pile fives? Ooh, oh, everybody wants to talk to you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you guys are just like this. Okay. All right. Crowley Tarot wants to talk to you guys. Okay, got it. Yeah, so people, like, you really stand out as someone who's good at everything, and you know, but so you're also good at being good at everything. You're not arrogant, you're not annoying, you're very charming, in fact. Because you're good at that too. You know, you're good at socializing, so balanced, so well-rounded. You guys really stand out for being super well-rounded people. God, I love that. I love that for you, pile fives. That's amazing. Yes, come to my parties. Like, come to my parties and impress me with, like, it's like you're the person who shows up and then it turns out like you can, you know, like you can juggle. Like what? You know? I can juggle, actually. It's like, it's a good party trick. Yeah, oh wow. Okay, amazing. Amazing. This is interesting that would come up. Okay. Well, oh, okay. So Spirit's like, no, here's why. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, got it. So the Emperor here, okay, you guys check this out. Like, let's talk about being like really powerful. Like, and this is, in this context, this is just because you just know your stuff. All right. You've been around, you know what you're doing. You just know your stuff, and you're confident. Like, you are that person who's like, someone would be like, oh, have you ever done this before? And you'd be like, no, but you just pick it up. It's just, you just do it. And it's really works for you, and people love it. Like, people are impressed. People are impressed. Now, this Five of Wands, this strife card here, okay, this is actually speaking to that one of the reasons why you're relaxed and well-rounded and balanced, and not a complete, ASS about being so good at so many things, is because you guys have been through it, and you've been through it in like many lifetimes. You've been through it, and you understand that, like, we all stand on the same ground. It's like literally like a king and a beggar, when they stand next to each other, are standing on the same ground. Okay, and you guys like have been around long enough that you get that. Okay, so here you are, a king, but you've been the beggar. Like, really good. This is even like, you're like so beyond, you're like, this is the Emperor energy. And by the way, this isn't gendered. Like, doesn't matter what gender you identify in. The Emperor energy just means you're a boss at what you do. You're like, great, let's do that, you know? You're not invested in outcomes. You're willing to try stuff. You're just naturally good at all of it because you've been around. But like, none of it's too heavy. And you have compassion and patience for other people, which is what makes you fun. Because it's like no fun to go do something with someone and then they're like really good at it and you're really struggling. If they're just if they're like competitive and dominating, you know, which the Emperor could be. But your energy is balanced, okay, by having been through strife and sort of understanding it. So this balance, okay, brings all of this energy of the past, all of this energy that you've lived through and been through, into a present moment where, like, it's not like this now. It isn't strife now, but you remember, and it tempers and it balances how freaking awesome you are. So you're like, also, you have humility, you have compassion for people, and you have empathy. You are beautiful human beings, my pile fives. And also, like, yeah, like, just again, like, freaking awesome. You really, really stand out for this. You really stand out for being someone who is like really good at everything, extremely well-rounded, incredibly knowledgeable in ways they don't even know what they're knowledgeable about. And yet at the same time too, a like grounded, compassionate, decent person. Very rare, extraordinary. You absolutely stand out from the crowd as this, pile fives. Okay. Guardian Angel Deck wants to give you guys a message. This message is going to be kind of more of like a personal message. It's not necessarily related to this reading. So if you want to sink in this reading and really receive that this is who you are standing out as right now, pile fives. Type it in, pile five, I receive it. When you use your fingertips or your thumbs, you use the nerve endings and it puts the message in your body. You can also just click that like button, but clicking the button or typing it in puts the message in your body, helps it sink in so you can really receive it, so you can really own the beauty of what you're standing out for right now, my pile fives, okay? I want you to own it. And the Guardian Angel deck, as I said, it has a kind of a personal message for you guys to finish up with here now. Okay. Guardian Angel deck has a Guardian Angel message. All right. Trust. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. Yeah, amazing. See what I mean though too? Like totally not related to this. It's just a personal message about your guardian angel wanting to send to you. So here, if you want to screenshot this, my pile fives, that's your message, your angel message. And then this, of course, was, you know, this is what you stand out. Bam. Bam. You guys are amazing. Pile fives. Okay, I really hope you received it. Pile five, I receive it. Hope you typed that in. Click the like button, did your thing, whatever. Took a walk, whatever you needed to do to put this in your body. Listen to it again if you need to put it in your body deeper. And oh my gosh, subscribe to my channel, Pile Fives. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. It tells you anytime I post. And on Saturdays, my manifesting all that you desire. I mean, hello. I talk about manifestation magic, tips and things every Saturday. Feng shui, stuff like that, meditations, light language activations, like do a lot of things over here at kylinlight. I kind of relate to this energy like a little bit, so like I get it, and I get how much people are impressed with you. Like it really, like that is coming through more than anything, because how can you be this much of a boss and have this much compassion and understanding of what it's like when things are difficult? Because nothing's difficult for you as far as other people are concerned. They don't see that. It's really amazing, Pile Fives. I so hope you got this for yourselves. I so hope you received it. I so hope you know this now. And I hope you know most of all, my beautiful Pile Fives, you are so very loved.